Welcome to my channel. This is Destined to Love Tarot. I'm here bringing you all a pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is will we reconcile in the next 2 months? So if you have a love interest, twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner, whatever the case may be, however you label your union, if you're wondering if you'll reconcile with this individual before the end of the year, hopefully this pick a card can help give you some insight on where you are within your union and what are all of the possibilities or what are things that still needs to take place before reunion can occur. And keep in mind, this is a general pick a card. If you want a more personal reading, my information is below in the description box. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe as well. Today we have 2 stacks, stack 1 and stack 2. And so just choose whichever stack resonates with you the most, whichever number is calling out to you. Maybe that has some information in there that can help you. So let's just get started. So if you chose stack number 1, will you reconcile with your love interest, your twin flame, your soulmate within the next 2 months or by the end of the year? Let's see what messages we have here. Looks like there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential. Looks like there's still some healing that needs to take place. You needing to maybe make sure you're not settling within this union. Just deciding if reconciliation is really something you want at this time, or if all of the healing that needs to take place has taken place, because you do have here not the right time. So Spirit is saying you know, the rest of this year is just not the right time to begin again or to come back into union, maybe because there's still some work that needs to be done within you all's individual selves. You all's individual souls may need to still have some healing work done, because we still have the abandoned card here. So there are still some abandonment issues within one or both of you all, whether this is a twin flame or soulmate, whatever the union, someone is still battling some abandonment issues, rejection issues, and it said, and this is saying to me, don't settle for reunion at this time, you know, because now isn't the time. Door to personal healing and happiness. So it's just saying the door is open to you all to lead to your happiness, but you need to get to that through that time of healing. Just know that all of the healing that you are needing to go through to get to your happiness, you still have time to go through that healing, and that door is open. That door will be there open for you once the healing is taking place. But it definitely looks like you've been putting in a lot of work on your healing as well, and maybe your other person hasn't been putting in as much healing work and clearing away old worn out beliefs and things that are affecting their soul's growth at this time. And so maybe you've done the healing and they haven't, but that door is open. You definitely have the power to create and manifest what you want within this union. And you've definitely been putting in the work to create that reconciliation. But however, we have the garden and the gate here. It just lets me know that, you know, they're saying that there's this gate here, and it's just an obstacle, a challenge, and you're not trapped on this side of the gate. You are free to go through that gate and explore other adventures. And so don't keep yourself locked away from other avenues, waiting on another individual to heal and work through their issues, because we do see this 5 of Wands here. Just shows that there's still some conflictual energy, conflicts in energy, and this 9 of Wands. And so maybe they're not, or you're not feeling very optimistic about the union, and you are trying to persevere towards a reunion, but reconciliation. But as we see, they're saying don't settle. Go through that gate. Maybe change your focus and focus on some other things for the remainder of the year, because now just is not the right time for reconciliation. for you all. You have the potential there. You can create whatever you want, be it with this individual or another individual. But it looks like they may not at this time be ready for reconciliation. So spirit guides and guardian angels are trying to guide you through this gate. Take a venture through this gate into other avenues at this time, and just trust divine timing here with this Wheel of Fortune. You have to trust the divine timing and go with the flow and let these cycles that needs to come to an end and take place before you all can come into union. But so they're saying not the right time right now, but in the divine timing, this reconciliation will occur. So it will occur, the wheel will turn. Just right now, you're being asked to not settle here, to move through that gate. Be meticulous and patient. So again, see, patience is speaking to trusting the divine timing, and just you know, use your intellect towards what's best for you in this situation at this time, because you do have the power of the magician to create whatever reality that you want. And so be aware of who you trust. And so again, like I said, with that Five of Wands, now is not the right time for the rest of this remainder of this year to reconcile with this individual, because maybe they're not being straightforward and honest and open at this time. There's still some healing work that's needing to take place because of some old worn out abandonment issues and such. And also it's just saying that they may be a little guarded, and you may be a little guarded towards them at this time. But it looks like here you need to trust in knowing that you have the power to go through this gate here and into other avenues. So change your focus for the remainder of the year, and keep doing the healing that you're doing, and it'll lead you to your happiness, be it with this individual or another. But as far as this goes, they don't want you to settle for just this individual. There's other avenues and adventures that are awaiting for you out there. So if you chose stack number 1, now is not the time, because there's still some healing work that needs to take place. I hope you all found that helpful. If you did, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. So stack number 2. If you chose number 2, looks like for those of you that chose stack number 2, could be a time. This looks like a grand opportunity. This is an opportune time. Maybe you or your love interest, your twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner, however you label your union, is definitely thinking about maybe taking action towards you, towards this union. It looks like for the remainder of the year, the next 2 months, you all will be going through a lot of changes within your relationship. Winds of change. Everything is changing and, you know, undergoing a transition. Is things that used to be are just no longer being. A lot of things are changing within you all's union. Right here it says all tied up. It speaks of feeling trapped and stuck. For some reason, either you or them are feeling trapped and stuck, and just like they can't move forward. But we see here that the door to romance is open to you. You have all of the tools and the power to go through that door. You need to have that door open. You have to be open and receptive to give and receive the love that you are desiring. Blossoming abundance lets us know. You see all of those lights and orbs back there. The spirit guide is guiding you all. It's guiding this union. This card here, the hourglass, speaks of time is of the essence. Like, now is the time to act. This is the time for a grand opportunity. As we see here, they're saying take action. This card here speaks of taking action. Now is the time to take this action. The time is of the essence. Take action now. There is it feels like a door is open for an opportunity to take action here. Looks like here that definitely a cycle is going through a cycle here. This is a cycle. Looks like one cycle is closing out and another cycle is opening for a possible offer. So either they're thinking about this offer, coming in with an offer, or you are, or you both are. But we also have the Four of Wands and the Justice. Definitely speaks of wanting marriage, commitment, relationship. They are definitely thinking about an offer of love and commitment, stability, family, marriage, commitment. Definitely they're thinking about marriage, thinking about what is the opportune time. And for those of you that chose stack number 2, your love interest has definitely had marriage on the mind with the Justice card and the Four of Wands. I'm not saying that you'll get married by the end of the year or anything. I don't know. Maybe someone will elope. We never know, you know. But however, marriage is on the mind. Offering, coming in with an offer or proposal of just commitment, coming back into a reconciliation, reunion is on the mind. And now is an opportune time. The door to romance is open. The universe is shining down on this union. Get out of the stuck feeling. If they're in a stuck feeling, they're going to need to move out of that feeling, because this is an opportune time for you all. Now here we have grief and Seven of Swords, and so I feel like this individual may be feeling all tied up and stuck in this grief. And so that's why I said this is an opportune time. They're going to need to move out of that state of grief, whether that's you or them, whomever is needing to move out of that energy of grief, because this is an opportune time. So they're thinking of the grief of what has previously occurred, all of the lies, deception, cheating, whatever has happened, heartache and abandonment, whatever has happened, and they're needing to, you know, and we see again there was some deception, and so there's grief over the lies that they told, and they're feeling trapped in those thoughts, and they need to release that, needing to open up and release those feelings and thoughts about the situation and the grief that they're experiencing. But there is a winds of change, so there's some change coming into both individuals here, and maybe they will let go of that and come in, decide to go ahead and make movements with that offer, because we do see the Cycles card here. We do see that the door to romance is now. This is an opportune time. It's a grand opportunity here for you all to reconcile. So stack number 2, will you reconcile? You can reconcile, but it's up to the individuals here. It's up to you and them, whether they come out of this stuck state and make this offer. Is all in you all's hands, but Spirit is there to guide you on, leading you and trying to lead you all through this and show you that this is the time. So you all, I would say you will reconcile if you can get through those changes that you're going through and see the opportunity that's presented to you. Then yes, you can reconcile. Also, I hope you all found this helpful. If you did, leave a comment below. Let me know, like, share, and subscribe. You all know I appreciate it. And for a personal reading, the information is in the description box. See you soon.